I just solved the entire problem with my humongous big-ass brain. I'm assuming you got to put yourself in her shoes also. Understand that, but it's never worth beating up Joel. Nothing can excuse it. Nothing can excuse beating somebody with a golf club. Anybody who can do that just because they're angry because El Ratio, right? You're still alive. Why are you tripping? For instance, if my dad died and somebody could have saved him, why didn't I just save him? Why did I let him die? Why did I let zombies get to him? It's actually not even anybody else's fault. Like, yeah, all the people could be saved and turned back from zombies, whatever. But I'm alive and my dad's alive, and that's all I got. But somehow my dad probably gets turned. That's probably my fault.
You still in the fucking building? Abby.
No!
Abby, don't look.
Dad! Dad! No! No!
Yeah. To be fair, he didn't have to kill those doctors. Well, no, he did.
Please get up!
See, there's nothing can justify that. Nothing can justify that. He had to kill him. They were not going to let her walk out of there. Why not just beat him close to the end of his life? Maybe get the girl to consent. Maybe ask her. She hesitated? She hesitated before leaving brain matter on the club.
Done.
Does it matter? I mean, Abby definitely tough. I'll give you that. She's definitely tough, and she could definitely grip me. But what I'm saying is, favorite cereal? We have this conversation so often. I'm going with Lucky Charms. I mean, Joel took her dad, and she took Ellie's dad. Now they are stalking each other. I understand them both. I understand Abby less.
Been searching everywhere for you.
It's not like her dad. Here's the difference. He was her only father. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Can't blame Joel for doing what he did because he already lost his in real life daughter. He wasn't going to lose his second daughter. Secondly, he wouldn't have killed them people if they were not going to let him leave with her. They were not going to let him leave with her. And honestly, he didn't have an option. If you remember correctly, they hit him in the head with the gun and took Ellie. So they didn't just say, hey, dude, look, is it okay if we kill Ellie?
You're never gonna do better than her.
And he didn't agree to it, ever. Okay, but then by that logic, Ellie is worse than Abby? How? That makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. Ellie was knocked out because she also did everything for revenge. That's true. But you have to understand that Abby beat Joel over the head with a golf club when Ellie didn't even have a clue why. Also, Ellie's not the one that killed her dad. Her dad killed himself. Do you want to hold someone hostage? Then you low-key get what you pay for. Nothing will make me like Abby. Abby bad. Abby bad, but I don't like her more than Ellie. Ellie's the GOAT. Exactly, very emotionally intelligent. Thank you for saying that. Are you talking about me being emotionally intelligent? I'm pretty emotionally intelligent. I don't care how much backstory they give Abby, I'll never like her. I mean, she could have been likable. She's still likable in her own way, but it's not Ellie's fault that Abby's over here beating people in the head with golf clubs. Like, okay, I guarantee you if Joel was holding Abby hostage, her dad would have probably done the same thing to Joel. It ain't like this girl was here and Joel just did this for no reason. They were not going to let Joel leave with Abby, bro. I mean, with Ellie, bro. We all know that. Think who's dad? Yes, true, Katie. He was just on a rampage for revenge. Yeah. No, that is true. That is true. If you saw the scene without knowing Joel, you wouldn't feel the same way, though. I would. Same exact way. Emoji, thank you for the heart me. This isn't a matter of bias. Okay. Here's the events. Thank you for the heart me, Eva. I appreciate you. Guys, we got to remember what happened. We got to remember what happened. They show up to help save the world. Joel and Ellie show up to help save the world. They go through hell to help save the world. They get there, Joel gets beat in the head with a gun, and they take Ellie. Now, how in the world is it now so crazy for Joel to come up and shoot somebody in the head to get Ellie back? I mean, no, Rosie, you got a point. Abby definitely know how to kill somebody with a golf club. I mean, y'all just seen the cutscene. Where the one chick at the end, she gets shot by Joel, remember? That chick's like, dude, what if it was your daughter? He never answered the question. If it was his daughter, he would have done the same thing. So he took another man's daughter, held her hostage, and tried to murder her he basically took her right away, and Joel wasn't gonna let that slide for the second time. So I'm like, my man Joel, what? That's like respectable. Come on now. Abby loves golf. Brie, that is... She can stroke. Pause. I love it. Thank you for the follow. Star, thank you for the follow. What's up, Exotic? I see you, bub. I saw somewhere that says Joel tried to save every girl in his path after Sarah, and that's what got him killed because he saved Abby. I saw somewhere that says Joel tried to save every girl in his path after Sarah, and that's what got him killed because he saved Abby. Did Joel save Abby? But if he let Ellie go for the surgery, none of this would have happened, and maybe they would have had a cure. Okay, Rosie, the people who survived, they stayed alive because of that. They probably were smart. They probably played it out. Everyone that turned into a zombie right now, think about it. If you could bring someone back, I'm not sacrificing myself for you guys. I'm gonna be straight. No, you know what? I would have to say, look, I'm giving myself up. You come in here and try to take me and try to make me sacrifice myself for the world? Nah, that'll make me not want to do it. Why do I want to sacrifice myself to save people who are just going to kidnap me and try to put me under? But then if you're like super kind and you're like, no, Slate, please, you don't have to sacrifice yourself for us. I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice myself for you ugly people. Basically the trolley problem. What's the trolley problem? You should spend more time listening to the dialogue to understand it better. I don't think I want to do that. No, you're probably right. Honestly, I shouldn't be rude. You're exactly right. But I yap a lot. I'm sorry. Abby does have better weapons in my opinion. Bro, Abby is jacked. What do you mean? Abby's fine. Like I said, she could grip me. I mean, you gotta feel bad for her at some point because her dad got popped. Also, she shouldn't have done that to Joel. Joel did not deserve that. Joel did not deserve that. She should have been like, look, he was trying to save his daughter. And my dad was trying to kill her. After I pop this baby out, I'm gonna get jacked like Abby. W's. She ended Joel, so never. If someone came and tried to steal you guys, and I knew about it, I'm ready to go to war. If they said, oh, I'm gonna come take Alex, or I'm gonna come take Bree, or Looney, or Made It, or Samara, or Katie. If they said, Eva, I'm gonna come take Eva and sacrifice her for the world. What, does she know that? Yeah, she's okay with it. Okay, cool. Oh, you just kidnapped her? Nah, we gotta get consent first. Oh, but what's up? Good to see you. Look at this. They low-key got a whole setup. Dude, this is sick. This is where you can have babies. I've not played Poppy Playtime. I would like to. I'm the sacrifice. Okay, Eva's the ultimate sacrifice. Runaway trolley is headed towards 5 people on the main track. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Rosie. That one's different, Rosie. Oh. That one's different, and I'll tell you why. Because in a zombie apocalypse, you have to protect yourself. You can't be worried about other people in a zombie apocalypse. So if you get on this train and you know this train's already got rickety problems, and you could die on this train and you get on this train, I'm not going to sacrifice my kid for it. But I get what you're saying. I love your accent, by the way. Thank you. It's from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. True, we have to work together. Okay? And guys, listen. Here's another thing we got to think about. I just solved the entire problem with my humongous big-ass brain. Okay, so Ellie is immune, and we need something out of her spinal cord in her DNA to make it's too easy. It's too easy. We just survive like we're doing right now, and then wait till she gets older, and then we sacrifice her. Duh. She gets 80. It's time, Ellie. We've let you live your life. She's getting old anyway. The bone marrow's still the same. The DNA's still the same. Yeah, you gotta wait maybe 40 years, 60 years, but that's that's a fair way to do it. Thought the same thing the other night. You get what I'm saying? That would have worked. Like, look, we're not gonna, if you're ever willing to give your life up, we'll be here. We have to protect her. 60 years later, you make a cure. You start turning all these zombies back to humans or whatever, however it works. Or you keep people from getting turned into them. You annihilate all the zombies and you repopulate the earth. Too easy, too easy.